You should put a whole bunch of people flexing behind us on the beach.
We got different themes. We got fire, water. We got nature. We got men working out, that kind of stuff.
Men working out would be sick.
Can we get little men working
It looks
out?
like we're just sitting in the...
Can we get little men working out? Take it on. I'm sure we can find some. I'm so confident you're going to find some that I'm going to go men working out now. All right, blink-182, making up for lost time again. All that gold in the middle during the videos that we've been talking about, it's just gone into the ether, and now I have to think of new things to say.
There's nothing left that's important to say from our mouth.
There's no questions that I could ask you that you haven't been asked before.
We could probably ask some questions of you. What have you been up to?
Me? Nothing.
No? All right, then we're gonna have you get some questions.
It's a good approach. You should take it from me. It's a good one. Okay, moving on. Drag in the Lake, Volume 1. You guys have some involvement in this, right?
Yeah, we sure do. Mark and I do. Mark and I, we own a company called Atticus where we help out bands and stuff. So we put together these compilations and stuff of bands that we like, that you know, try and help out.
Oh, come on, a little energy about this stuff.
We do. I don't know.
Promo.
You know, I'm not on here to sell that at all, but you know, we like the idea of helping out bands, and we're able to, and some bands don't need any help at all. I mean, they're already, you know.
I'm sure they all appreciate your help. I mean, I'm sure you remember a time when you were in a band and you were thinking, how
it's cool because
what's our first step?
Well, in the past we've had Blink would be on there, and we sell the comp for its cost, so there's no money to be made off it, you know. So kids can get, how much was, like $6 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
And so the only reason we ever raised the prices before is when some bands, like publishing, they had to get paid somehow. It wasn't even the band, you know. So our intent is to sell it for its cost, and it groups together really cool bands that kids can get exposed to, you know, hardcore bands, punk rock bands, like the emo-core kind of stuff. And then, you know, we want to put other stuff on there, anything.
Do you have sort of options to be able to help them out in their career? Say one of those bands blows up and gets radio play in America and starts to sell records and people take interest. Do you have the option of walking side by side and giving them A&R advice throughout or anything? Or is it just
we all, well, we do, but
not like that. We're not like
a label,
like,
to say.
We're not like a label.
Yeah, we're not a label.
These bands all have their own deals and have their own things. We're just, you know, we actually have this company where we've hired a lot of our friends that come in, and everyone's really passionate about music, and there's all these bands that we're friends with or that we deal with or get exposed to that we love, and we just wanted to put out a compilation of bands that we love, and so it kind of came about like that.
We were talking a little bit about this again the other day, and you know how fortunate I'm sure you guys feel that you're in a situation whereby you can hang out with your mates and they can get paid and you can get paid and everyone's on an equal playing field.
Yeah.
And you can do this for bands and you can just take an interest in these kind of things and not just service your own purpose, you know?
Totally. That's really why we do it and what's fun about it for us, you know?
Yeah, smart. You've also got an acoustic track on this. Is it something that, you know, you put a lot of time into?
No, it's just me.
I don't know how to play this. Where should I go with this? Is it fun? Is it not?
No, it's just me in my living room playing an acoustic Blink song.
How do you guys feel about other projects outside of Blink-182 now that you've finished this record and people love it and you're out playing these big gigs and stuff? I know that you did other things. I mean, are you still open? I mean, I know you've got other things going on, but are you still open to these things?
I don't want any more work. I mean, there's so much work. Now that I have a little Grom at home that I like to play around with my little daughter, it's like, I'm happy, you know?
You, on the other hand, you go pretty hard. I know that for a fact.
It's you know, Rancid tours, and then Blink tours, and that's, you know, Tim and I's first priority. And then with our time off in between, we write songs and have fun, and we go play shows. But you know, both bands, everything that I do and everything I think we all do, we just do because it's fun. Nothing ever becomes like a business or like a job.
But you ventured into helping out bands as well. You've got, is it LaSalle? Is that your new label?
LaSalle, I sign bands that I like, whether it's a hip hop band, whether it's a punk rock band, whether it's like a drum and bass group, you know.
Who should we be looking out for? You know, give us a few tips.
I have a band called The Kinnison.
Yeah.
Their record comes out in May.
They're rad. The Kinnison are awesome.
They're amazing. And then a band called The Nervous Return.
Wicked. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for those and make sure you hook us up and send us some stuff as soon as you can.
I will.
And all that kind of stuff. Blink-182, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for the support. So nice to see them again. A lot of name time on this trip.
That's right.
I know.